For the first time since '98, these teams meet. A talented 2-1 Arkansas team taking on 3-0 Memphis. Good afternoon. Memphis team has been consistently winning with a culture put forth by Ryan Silverfield that Sam Pittman has great respect for. Arkansas won the toss. They elect to receive. Gianni Spedic kicks away. Rodney Hill cannot return it. Here's Green to pass on 2nd and 13. Goes with the shallow cross to a mega Blake, a dynamic playmaker, and he's got the first down. 16-yard reception by Blake. Play action. Green, look at the time he has, and wide open downfield is Rohan Jones. Call those Hogs. He's got the speed.
And this is him just running this corner route. It's DeMarco Ward responsible in coverage, and the play fake totally forgets where his assignment is. And Rohan Jones from Rojo, Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
He speaks fluent French, so he can order the proper Renard champagne to pair with the Razor clams at Chuck Hughes' place.
And tout le monde connaît qu'il jouait à collège André Grasset du Cégep à Montréal. Exceptionnel, and there it is.
Exceptional indeed. Here's Lewis looking for an option. And he gets it complete to Cortez Braham. Katie, 13 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground last night. And this is Sutton Smith. And look at him keep his balance for a first down. 2nd and 10. Lewis is going to run the ball. He does so effectively as he's inside the 40-yard line to move the chains. Steven Dix with the tackle.
Coming around the outside.
3rd and 10. He's coming after him, but the ball gets out and is complete as Braham turns the corner for that line to gain. That was the first 3rd down of the game for either team. For the Hogs, what does his defense come up with on 3rd and 12? Lewis being backed up all the way back to the 37-yard line where he's going to have to throw it away. Philip Lee was pursuing.
Yeah.
Spedic, his first year at Memphis, has already had success. Hit a 55-yarder earlier this year. This from 38. And that is how the Tigers cap a long drive. Simmons Bank, Liberty Stadium here in Memphis. When they're done, they'll put on a show. They go for the onside. They tried to catch them off guard, but it didn't work out. Really nice awareness that time by the special teams unit.
Playing up the up position there for Arkansas, and just it took a skip right into his belly, but nice job being aware. Obviously Ryan Silverfield, the head coach of Memphis, he's going to take chances early, knowing that they go play fast and go play confidently.
Green on first down. That ball is intercepted. That is Jaden Dennis with the pickoff.
And so there was nowhere to go with it. I thought for a second he might try to take off and run with it, but as he got to the line of scrimmage, there were some defenders bearing down on him. And this is one that just has to go out of bounds. Just not enough arm on that throw, trying to get it to Omega Blake down the boundary. And a really big play by Jaden Dennis taking over for the injured Chauncey Logan Jr. that we talked about early.
So the strike to Thompson off the mark. And now they'll keep it on the ground with DeWosier, and welcome back DeWosier. Came out of camp as the #1 running back, was injured week 1. 2nd and 10 for Lewis. And he's able to connect and get the first time with Brady Cluse, who had a spectacular touchdown.
Giving Lewis a chance to throw it.
That goes for 20 yards. And now Lewis able to utilize his legs and take advantage of a block on the outside for another first down as he makes his way down to the 15-yard line, tackled by Larry Ward. 3rd and 9 as it's inside the 5 to Cluse. And it'll be 1st and goal Tigers. 3rd and goal, final half minute of this first quarter. Lewis on 3rd and goal. Trying to find anything and looking to get there, and himself and breaks on through. Touchdown, Tigers. Xavier Sorey tried to come up and contain him, but Brendan Lewis with the rushing touchdown.
I'll tell you, he is a very strong runner. And when he gets outside, it's him one-on-one with Xavier Sorey. Sorey doesn't wrap. He just tries to hit him with the shoulder.
As Arkansas's offense back out there, Braylon Russell on the pitch. And nobody is even close to Braylon Russell as he goes untouched until Kamari Wilson is able to find him.
And their defense has already been on the field a long time. I think it's kind of important Arkansas is able to stay on the field a little bit here.
There's Green on 1st and 5 as he connects with C.J. Brown, and he gets inside the 40. Play action, Green. Time to wind up. Oh, right in the hands of Blake, but he couldn't hold on through the process.
Oh, drop this in the bucket, but watch the hands here by Jordan, swatting it away with the left. That was an outstanding defensive play. You cannot throw it any better than that.
And now it's a 2nd and 10. Green's going to run it himself, and with those long strides, it doesn't take much, and all of a sudden he has 11 yards.
No.
Coach Pittman looks on. They go to the big 240-pounder, Braylon Russell, getting right into the end zone.
He's able to just get small in behind it, and it's amazing. He's 240, Joe. He actually lost 15 pounds. Runs low to the ground, an absolute battering ram. We talked about the home run ability
that he took back on punts. He is one of those no-fear kind of return men. So we'll see if he gets a chance from Kerrigan, the lefty punter, who sends backward rotation, and here is Shanks. And Shanks can't find much. Good pursuit again. You get the dividends and the payoff later. Here's 2nd and 4, and that is complete. And turning the corner is Omega Blake for a 1st down. Green. And he gets it complete to Brown, and Brown is down near the 20-yard line. Mike Washington now. Good block out in front as Mike Washington is tripped up, but it's a 1st and goal, Hogs. And give credit to Maddox Lassiter also with a kick-out block for that 16-yard run. And now getting right in is guess who? Parlez-vous, Rohan Jones. Went to Nevada, had great experience as a starter there. Now his 1st year here at Memphis. And on the ground, and it's another great-looking run by Sutton Smith. 3rd down and 7. Arkansas showing pressure, and they do come with it. And Lewis on 3rd and 7. Ball's in the air, and it falls incomplete. Georgia State, this is a 46-yard attempt for Gianni Spedic. And it just leaked off to the left.
They've also proven it can still be effective stopping the run. Like you see right there.
Against Mike Washington, who couldn't find anything. But that was against Troy. This is Talon Green and the Hogs. Oh, good stick on Raylan Sharp as Kamari Wilson comes up to make the play.
The Arizona State transfer, Kamari Wilson, talk about tackling the catch. He gets in there quickly.
Could be a double pass. C.J. Smith's going to wind it up, and that ball is intercepted. Miguel Mitchell was just waiting on it, so the trick play goes south.
Wide open, running down the boundary. If this throw could have been a lot more accurate. Just a little bit of pressure in his face. I think the defender got a piece of it, which is why it fluttered. You've seen Ryan Silverfield. He's taken some chances with onside kicks in this game. Now the double pass. That could have been a massive explosive play gone awry. And Arkansas right back in business here after the pick. So a lot of defenders think it's going to the running back. He pulls it out at the last second and takes off.
2nd and 3. Green will connect and get it complete to Jaden Platt, who's an outstanding looking tight end. Back to business is Talon Green. Shallow cross gets it complete again to Platt. Platt, a stiff arm, and diving for the pylon.
Let's just see if this is in the end zone. He jumps. Hand goes down inside and out of bounds right there. The question is, where was the football in relationship to the goal line once that right hand went out?
The touchdown is under further review.
Out.
Yep.
You need to look at that closer
the
down
effort.
the line.
The effort's amazing, but let's bring in Matt Austin, our rules expert. Matty?
Yeah, Joe, Jesse nailed it. His hand definitely hit out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Washington trying to fight for it. And they're running in to mark it.
I'm impressed. Jalen Bell, number 93 from Memphis, really blew that up. They're trying to go to the left side.
Touchdown!
Oh, wow.
They cleared the pile and said that Mike Washington did indeed cross the goal line for a touchdown.
They were pulling Fernando Carmona at left guard. You see 55 there. He gets a kick out. But Jalen Bell at 5'11", 280, he was trying to create a pile. That's easily in.
2nd and 10. Lewis able to spin free and then connect to Cortez Braham. They played together at Nevada. Can they put him in position? 3rd and 2. Sutton Smith breaks free. And a good run by Smith. 37 seconds remaining in this first half. Lewis going to take a shot downfield. Oh, and right into the hands of Cortez Braham. A flag is down as Braham has the touchdown reception.
This might be coming back.
Defense number 23.
Wow.
The result of the play is a touchdown.
We got to watch this again in replay, slow motion. You just saw it right there. It looked to me like Cortez Braham extended the arms and actually made the contact first with Julian Neal. I thought that was OPI.
Matt Austin, our rules expert, we do see the extended arms by the receiver, do we not?
Yes, we do, and I agree with Joe 100%. With Jesse 100%.
Former teammate at Nevada, the guy he trusts the most, outside one-on-one.
Lewis to open up this second half as he goes underneath.
But that pass rush has to show up now in the second half for Arkansas.
2nd and 13 as they go with the in-cutting route to Hawkins. 3rd down and 7. Lewis being chased. Ball is out as the pocket collapsed. He fell back on it, but it was Bradley Shaw crashing down on Brendan Lewis.
The lineman I've evaluated on film. He's playing well today.
Yeah, you didn't hesitate in saying that as Green is tripped up immediately in the backfield that time. That was a heck of a play, and they needed that from Chris Bracey. 3rd down and 17. Incomplete. The Memphis defense does it again. Offense, Devin Bale now punting from his own end zone.
Man.
And look at this punt as he drives Sutton Smith all the way back, retreating to the 26-yard line. And then able to make up some ground on the return. But a great job by the Memphis defense. Rules expert Matt Austin agreed, feeling that it should have been offensive pass interference. Look at Brendan Lewis. This is what he is capable of. One of the best running quarterbacks in the country. 2nd and 11. Lewis taken down. He is torn down by Quincy Rhodes. And he puts it through. 2nd and 13. Kalen Green with time. And he gets it complete. And it's Raylan Sharp. That's first completion after 5 straight incompletions for Green. A 2nd and 10. Green.
Wow.
Gets it complete, and it's Jones again. What a day for Rohan Jones. He missed 2 field goals, and they lost by 6. This a 46-yard attempt. Great lift and rotation as he puts it right on through, and it's back to an 11-point lead for Arkansas.
against his old head coach, Brent Venables.
And you see the struggles he had with his QBR while he was a Sooner, and now he's lighting it up as an Auburn Tiger. And this is Bussey downfield, and Bussey nearly busting loose. And there was a big chunk play for Memphis.
And there was a coverage bust.
2nd and 12. Lewis sprint right. Gets it into space to Braham, and Braham spinning for extra yardage. 1st and goal. Quarterback run. Lewis right into the end zone. Brendan Lewis with the touchdown run.
Earlier this time, you're getting 2 slam downs here, and then you get the kick out block to the outside. Just great angles by Memphis in the running game. And Lewis just following Frank Peasant, 205-pound tailback. Kind of had a feeling coming into this one.
The 2-point attempt for Memphis to try to make it a 3-point game. Lewis to the end zone, incomplete. That was batted away by Julian Neal, as Braham was the intended target.
Brendan Lewis was going to have to carry it a lot himself, and he's a big physical guy. There was the 2-point attempt, knocked away, generate some momentum.
Green on 1st and 20, in stride, Jalen Brown, whose defense has been great on 3rd down. Arkansas's 0 for 5 on 3rd down. Now facing a 3rd and 8, last play of the 3rd quarter. Green drives the ball and gets it complete to Blake. 3rd and 6 for the Hogs. Talon Green, it's intercepted! It is intercepted, and it's Kamari Wilson who does it. 9 straight wins here at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. 2nd and 7. Lewis, so good with the legs as he just took Quincy Rhodes for a ride, and it's a 1st down Tiger. Play action, Lewis fighting for the ball, and it is picked off by Julian Neal.
Arkansas's defense comes up big, getting one back of their own, still on top here in the 4th quarter in Memphis.
6'2" corner against a 5'11" receiver, and that's the result. INT. Think about you see the numbers there, type of 3rd down team they've been this year compared to today. Green pulls it. It was the right decision, and with those long strides, he gobbles up field. Green back to pass, and he gets it complete for a 1st down to Omega Blake. Crowd rallying support for their defense. Can Memphis come up with a stop on 3rd and 8? And they do! As Talon Green goes down, Cruz Law was right on top of him. Oh, Sutton Smith, after a bad mesh, comes up with a huge play. Sutton Smith! The Tigers are roaring at home!
Xavier Sorey here is going to have an opportunity to make the tackle, but the 185-pound Smith just stiff arms him right in the face. Bounces it to the outside, and then he shows you the wheels. He has been hitting home runs.
Mike Washington with a blocker in front, as Washington gets the 1st down for Arkansas.
I like that.
2nd and 3. Washington again. Mike Washington with a good run, and the Hogs are on the go.
Yeah.
See the concern on the home fans. Trying to come up with a defensive stop as Mike Washington is having his way against this defense on this drive. Had him as the #1 kicker in the class of 2025. He's got pure talent. Will they put him in position for the game winner here?
Illegal substitution. Offense. 12 players breaking the huddle. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Couple for 2-minute timeout.
How does that happen offensively? Coming out of a timeout, lined up in the exact same formation again.
Washington again, he's met, but he does surge ahead So what should be a first down. He was met by Cruz Law.
Memphis is saying they've got the football.
They are claiming they have the football as the officials are looking to separate the players.
I think Washington was down. The ball did come out after his elbow went down. Did the referees just signal Memphis ball?
The ruling on the field is the ball carrier was bound by rule for a first down.
No, the officials at the end of that play said first down Arkansas.
Watch the right elbow. That's the first thing it's going to touch. You can't really see it there. There's a defender coming in. He's able to punch it out.
Wait a minute.
Was that elbow down?
Well, his right knee is on top of a defensive player.
It was Chris Bracey coming in. That ball comes out.
The ruling on the field of the ball carrier being down is under further victory.
Chris Bracey punches the ball out as you see it on the replay. Matt Austin, our rules expert, what say you?
Yeah, Joe, you're exactly right. The ball is punched out. There's no knee on the ground, no elbow yet. That's a fumble recovered by Memphis.
Watch the right knee, Jesse. It's on top of a player.
It's on top of a player, and there's Bracey knocking it loose. You could not have come up with a bigger play in a bigger moment. For a football team that's trying to not just win the conference, but potentially play in the college football playoff, this is arguably the most important game on their schedule if they're going to accomplish that. Time and time again, Memphis's DBs have come up with big ones. The ball absolutely comes loose before any knee hits the ground or elbow. That should be overturned, and that should become Memphis ball.
After review play, the runner fumbled the ball prior to being down by rule. It was recovered by Memphis. First down, Memphis.
This place is exploding. They're going nuts here in Memphis as they take over possession with a minute 18 looking to slay an SEC team. So here's your 3rd and 8.
New quarterback out there, it's Arrington Maiden.
Well, the helmet came off of Brendan Lewis, so Maiden comes in, the redshirt freshman. Coaches are very high on him, but this is a pressure situation on 3rd and 8. And he is going to run it ahead. And look at the extra effort. Look at this effort by Arrington Maiden, who comes into the game and comes up as big as you can. And keep in mind, that's a 390-pounder on the inside of the Arkansas defensive line.
Watch number 14 from Arkansas right there. And then he runs into the 390-pound Jaffrard and everybody else and somehow works his way through it all to move the chains, and that's ball game, Joe.
Jaffrard is 6'5", 390 pounds, and the backup quarterback comes into the game on 3rd and 8 to put it away and carries defenders with him and for a first down. And this one matters greatly. As Sutton Smith will put it away and let the party begin. From here at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium all the way down to Beale Street, deep into the night, they will be enjoying this one. Brendan Lewis, you can see it on his face. Memphis takes care of business with an 18-point comeback against Arkansas.
So impressive, too, how Memphis just left it out on the field and the aggressive play calling throughout. They were trying onside kicks, double reverse passes, 2-point plays, and in the end, it all worked out for Ryan Silverfield.
Katie's in the middle of it. Katie.
Thanks, Tess. Coach Silverfield, between Bracey's forced fumble, Maiden's first down run, you take down another SEC team. What can you say about your team's fight?
Just so proud of the resilience. You think about what happened at halftime. Guys came out, they continued to believe. It was an ugly first half, but the guys got a lot of heart and grit and integrity. I'm so pleased to be the head coach here. Go Tigers, go.
Congratulations, Coach. Tess.
Impressive stuff from Ryan Silverfield. 32-31, Memphis over Arkansas. Remember, we're not done yet. Next up on ABC, it is Auburn and Oklahoma. For Katie and Jesse, I'm Joe Tessitore. Enjoy the rest of your day.